live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Andres Phillips, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And today's starter, Carlos Rodon. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out. Scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
About to get started here. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. And gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch. Jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Ball. Rodon once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch him operate out there.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Josh Bell. Out towards right center field. Gonzalez under it. Takes it in for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Christian Walker.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And first offering is fouled off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Got him. 2 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Royce Lewis in the box now as he leaves that one up high. He swings and fouls one off. Rodon, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the mound today, Bailey Ober. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Carlos Gonzalez. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a high chopper. Daniel tosses across the first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Phillips needs just one hit to reach 200 for Season. Strike two.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Got him. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. They trail things here 2-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Wallner launched a home. In his most recent game. Yeah. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Phillips has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Rodon, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Got him. 2 gone.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now 3-0. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Aye!
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Stays alive. And the 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one fouled hard the other way. Strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there, generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing. Just couldn't do it.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Doesn't go deep this time. You could almost hear the crowd holding its breath though. Josh Bell at the plate now. Flied to right his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Late on that fastball. Comes up empty. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here! A solo shot. His 19th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now
Brian Weathers is coming on.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Fouled off left side. Out towards right center field. Gonzalez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Twins get one on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jordan Westburg.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. It's early, but they've struggled to lay off sliders off the plate, and they need to do a better job of recognizing those pitches and where they're headed through the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Inside,
really good
ball
take,
2.
especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the K. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just kind of trying to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's now struck out 8 in a row. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And first offering is fouled off. On a bounce right side, and that one handled. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon.
2 down, base is empty. Laureano comes up to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped left field, raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Twins 4 and the Yankees nothing. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here in New York, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him! And that's 9 in a row.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And the pitchers are looking at how the strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better... in that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Chisholm swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and it gets by him. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Aaron Judge.
Ball, that's low.
Man at second. And Judge takes a strike. Strikes him out for the second time today. The Yanks lead one. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing.
Putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Fires over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling, and clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Buxton at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Daniel. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's the strike. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Daniel with a homer in his last game. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. the game. Twins wind up stranding one, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The center fielder, number 12, Dana Rafaela.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and chases a low one there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now it doesn't. Strikeouts for him in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swings through that. The Twins leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings and misses. The big righty strikes out the side. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. The play, Josh Bell.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a foul ball. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Weathers won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, John Curtis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Foul ball there. The 0-1, and it's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now fly ball to right center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Twins, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Hey!
And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead, and the lead is now 5-0. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. But he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Gonzalez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's a ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball, that's inside.
Missed. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Ramon
Aye.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one fouled off. And that is out of play. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Orlando Arcia will hit next. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Phillips under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees nothing. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Bottom of the 7th, Andres Phillips stepping in now for the Yankees. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Robert Stevenson getting loose out there. Baker getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And downstairs.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout. Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Comes up empty.
That's outside.
Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. It's Aaron Judge now. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch, can't catch up.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that's outside.
Missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Another one. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. You're dialed into the show. Back now in the Bronx, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's to third. Westberg sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop, Jose Daniel.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Things through it. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking. Downfield, the Twins in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching for
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Robert Stevenson.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Rafaela.
Fouled off left side.